Let's bring in CTV royal commentator Afua Hagan, who's joining us from the UK with her take on this. What does it mean, Afua?
Well, like you so rightly said, Congress cannot force Andrew Mountbatten Windsor to come to the US to sit before them, but committee of 16 Democrats that have signed this letter have asked Andrew to sit for a transcribed interview in front of the Congressional Committee investigating the Epstein case. They said well-documented allegations against you, along with your long-standing friendship with Mr. Epstein, indicate that you may possess knowledge of his activities relevant to our investigation. Now, this committee is controlled by the Republicans, but they have not indicated that they would support this move to bring Andrew to Congress to sit before them for a transcribed interview and basically talk about what he knew. How much did he know about what Jeffrey Epstein and his associates were up to? This letter was addressed to Andrew Mountbatten Windsor at Royal Lodge. Royal Lodge, of course, is the property that Andrew will be vacating in the near future to the privately funded Sandringham estate.
Hey, if he does not appear, what kind of message, Afua, does that potentially send to the public?
Well, Andrew has always denied all the allegations against him. He's never sort of had any sort of empathy, any apology to the victims. And I think if he doesn't appear before Congress, this will reiterate that he has this head in the sand mentality, that he's not very self-aware, that he still has that sense of entitlement, that he doesn't have to have any sort of accountability for the actions that he may have been involved in. I think if he does show up and he does talk about what he knows, if anything, that will show some sort of accountability. If he doesn't go, if he ignores this letter, then that will reinforce the thought that lots of people have, that he just does not care about the victims, does not care about what he was potentially involved in, and does not want to be held accountable for his actions.
Yeah, I mean, he's already lost his royal title, his public duties. He's being forced to move into a new home. How much sympathy or not is there really left for Andrew?
Oh, there's no sympathy left for Andrew whatsoever. Yes, he has lost his royal titles. The king has stripped him of them. And yes, he's lost his home. But listen, he's moving into lush accommodation on the Sandringham estate. By no means is he going to be living in a terrible place. And yes, it's going to be a quiet and lonely life, but there's no sympathy for him.
Last question for you. How does this play out now? Because it seems like there's a drip, drip, drip nature to this story.
Gosh, there really is. There really is. Every single week, it seems that we get something from the Epstein files, and I think that that will continue. Andrew has been given to, I think, the 16th of November to reply to this letter. It remains to be seen whether he will reply and what happens after that. And in the meantime, the drip feed from the Epstein files continues.
Afua Hagan, our royal commentator. Thank you, Afua, for joining us from the UK today. Much appreciated.
Thank you.